Persistent acne can be very frustrating. Oh my god. I don't really have an acne prone skin, but once it's that time of the month, I usually experience acne, and once I'm done, everything clears off. And I know how frustrating it can be. Talk more of somebody that have had acne all the days of their life. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys some of the reasons why your acne are not or may not be going away. The first, I have different factors. Yeah, the first factor is lifestyle factor, and under this lifestyle factor I have examples like poor skincare routine. If your skincare routine is really poor, then it might be the reasons why those acnes are not clearing away. A second example is inconsistent product use. If you're not consistent with a particular product, then it might be the reasons why your acnes are not clearing away. The third reason is using comedogenic products, that is your pore clogging products, then they might be the reasons why your acne are not clearing off. I made a video about things you should not put on your face, and most of those things were pore clogging products. So I'm going to leave the link on this video. Do well to check it out so that you know the kind of products I'm talking about. Um, the fourth example is not removing makeup properly. I always say this here. If you're not an influencer, if you don't influence for a brand, you don't have a particular place to be, no serious place, you don't have an occasion to be at, like an event, there's no need for you to wear makeup. But if eventually you've worn makeup, do well to like take it off with wipes, facial wash, micellar water. If you have any of the products you use to wash your face, just make sure you properly remove your makeups so that you don't cause acne breakout for yourself. The next example is touching your face frequently. If you are the kind of person that is always touching your face unconsciously, then there might be the reasons why your acne is not going away, because you are transferring germs from wherever it is that you've touched your fingers to your face. So if you are the kind that always touches your face, you should be conscious so that you don't the acne does not continue breaking out. The next factor is the next example is sharing makeup brush or makeup brushes. If you probably have somebody you are sharing a makeup brush with, please endeavor to get your own. Sharing makeup tools and brushes causes acne breakout, and not just acne, massive acne breakouts. That's why you see most of uh the girls that go to like makeup artists to make them up. Once you do two or three persons, a lot of them, once they take out the makeup, they start to like massively break out. I can't relate because I'm not a makeup person. I'm not the makeup type. So I can't relate. If you're sharing a makeup brush, do well to get your own makeup brush so that you don't cause so that you don't cause acne breakout for yourself. And those ones, the ones are already there, they can be able to like, you can get rid of them. The next example is smoking. If you are smoking, then it's probably one of the reasons why your acne is not going away. So I advise you to quit smoking. The next example is high stress level. If you are stressing, then I advise you to also, ease down on the stress, so that because the cortisol level is not only responsible for weight gain, and it's also responsible for acne breakouts. So if you are stressing, I advise you to ease your stress so that those acne breakouts, so that those acnes might so that you can get rid of those acne. The next factor is hormonal factors. And the first example under hormonal factors is hormonal imbalance. And an example of hormonal imbalance is like the polycystic ovary syndrome. If you have polycystic ovary syndrome, then it might be the reason why those acne are not going away. The second hormonal factor is menstrual cycle. This one is very common amongst women. Somebody like me, after the whole processes, the acne goes away. A lot of persons, the marks get stuck there. It's just there. It never goes away. The next example under hormonal factor is pregnancy. You find out that 70% of pregnant women like have acne breakouts. Like the acne don't really go away until after like they've given birth to their baby. So it's there for like months. The last example under hormonal factor is birth control changes. If you are changing birth control, then there might be the reasons why the acne are not going away. The next factor is medical factor, which is medical conditions. And the first example is underlying skin conditions like the rosacea, eczema. It might be the reasons because you have rosacea or you have eczema. It might be the reasons why the acne are not going away. The next medical condition is medication side effects. You know, if you are taking medications like steroid medications or testosterones, the effects might be, acne breakouts. The third medical condition is gut health issues. Gut health issues like inflammation and leaky guts, they might be the reasons why those acne are not going away. The next example is autoimmune disorder. If you find yourself, suffering from or diagnosed with autoimmune disorder, it might be the reasons why your acne is not going away. I have the next factor is genetic factor, and under this genetic factor, I have family history of acne. So if you found out that your acne has been persistent for years, you might want to trace back to your family so that you know if your family has a history of acne. The second example under genetic factor is your genetic predisposition. This one too has to do with your family or genetics. You have to trace your root to know, okay, if this thing is in the blood. Um, the next factor is treatment related factors. And under these treatment related factors, I have examples like inadequate treatment, whether it's topical or oral. A lot of persons, yeah, they found that they know that their acne have been persistent, yeah. They've gone for treatment, whether topical or orally, but they don't treat it adequately. So when you don't treat your acne adequately, there's likely a chance that it's going to return. So when you have inadequate treatment, when you have inadequate treatment, then the acne may never really go away. The next one is resistance to treatment. Maybe your acne is resistant to treatment, then is one of the reasons why the acne may never be going away. The third one is not completing treating courses. Somebody like me, yeah, this thing they say that okay, you are sick, maybe you are suffering from malaria, you take the first medication and you're okay, boom, you abandon the rest till it comes back again. You take the first medication, it goes, you stop it. A lot of people, they've started treatment courses and they don't complete it, and when you don't complete it, the acne will surely come back. To tackle persistent acne, yeah, consider consulting a dermatologist for personalized advice. When you consult a dermatologist, is this dermatologist that will be able to look at your skin and know and try to find out what it is that is making your own acne persistent. Yeah. Also, keep a consistent skincare routine. If you're not consistent before, try to keep a consistent skincare routine so that you don't get to, break out. You don't get to use this product, use this one, and then therefore because your skin is overwhelmed, it starts to react and then cause acne breakouts for you. Maintain a balanced diet rich in whole foods. There are some dietary factors too um um that might be the reasons why your acne are persistent, you know, like refined dietary factors like refined carbohydrates, processed foods, sugar consumption, lack of essential nutrients, nutrients like vitamin A, C, E, and zinc. So make sure to maintain a balanced diet, rich in whole foods. The next the next thing is to stay hydrated. If you don't like water, you have to start liking water. Stay hydrated. Manage stress. Please manage stress. If your stress level is high, you have to start managing it. Avoid picking or popping pimples. This one is common amongst people. You see somebody, I know these pimples can be very frustrating, yeah. They can be very painful. You see the one that is very tiny, and that tiny one will be the most painful amongst all of them. But avoid picking your or popping your pimples, because when you pop them, yeah, that's my own belief. I don't know if it's a myth, but when you pop them, the water touches here and then it comes out here. And then this one that you've popped, it turns into a blackhead, and therefore the mark is there. And when the mark is there, over time they might just clog your pores, and then you start having like massive breakouts. So stop, avoid picking or popping your pimples. Consider hormonal treatment if applicable. You have to consider hormonal treatment if you visited a dermatologist and they said, okay, you have to, treat it. You have to like consider a hormonal treatment. Then you should go ahead and do it. I also want you to remember that everyone's skin is unique, and it may take time to find the right combination of treatment, but take your time and walk through it. And you should never be ashamed of how your skin looks, whether it's with acne or not. My name is Chinenwe K. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to hit the notification button so that whenever I post new videos, you'll be notified. Don't forget to subscribe. Please do subscribe. Don't forget to like. Thank you, and I love you so much.